Hello everyone, welcome. Today is a tip and trick tutorial, but I have some fun things to show you as well. So let's make sure that sound is working. Tutorial. It's working, great. So last week we looked at the very first box in this new subscription box that we have here at Journey Back Quilts. This box is created by Riley Blake Designs. Every box comes with their wonderful fabric and a new pattern every single month. So this is for the duration of 2022. So the first box comes out in January, and you'll get a box every single month until the end of the year, and they're all so cute. So they are table toppers, or that's what they're calling them. And the first one was this spring bunnies. Aren't those adorable? I love them. So much fun. And I pieced together some of them. You can see here behind me. Aren't they so cute? I still need to make block 2, and then I'll finish up this table runner. But you get this box in January so that you have enough time to finish it in time to display it in April or March. Where I think this one's supposed to be for April. I think it says. Where does it say that? Anyway, it's for Easter, which I believe is in April in 2022. So anyway, you get a box a few months ahead of time so that you can display the kit once you finished it for the appropriate month. So the one we're going to look at today is jumping ahead a little bit, but it's one of my favorites. So I wanted to show you that one. And last week we went ahead and cut out all the strips to these, to the bunny one. And I had a little bit of a hiccup when I was cutting them out. And so I want to show you a tip on how to get your fabric lined up correctly so that that doesn't happen to you. And hopefully it doesn't happen to me again. But like if you watched that video last week, then you saw how I was able to get around that little hiccup. So I'm going to show you more of that. But while we're waiting for everyone to come on, just go ahead and give me a comment, say hi, make sure that everything's working okay. We're streaming on our Facebook page and our Facebook group, which is a free group called Your Quilting Journey Show and Tell page. And that is a page that you can show us and tell us all the things you love about quilting. You can show us what you're working on, and if you have any questions or something's not working right, we can all jump in and help each other throughout this quilting journey of ours. And we're also on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't gone over there and subscribed, please do that. I would love to see more of my friends over there as well. So hi, Sandra. Thanks for commenting. And yeah, so we're going to dive in here. There's something else I was going to tell you. Got to get my brain all organized here. I think it was, Black Friday's coming up, right? So about 2 more weeks from tomorrow, Black Friday's coming up. So we're jumping on that train, and we're going to give you some fun deals as well. But why not start them early? Because I really hate just shopping that weekend and trying to cram it all in and set up the Christmas tree and bake cookies and spend time with family and all the things. And it drives me crazy that Thanksgiving happens Thursday, and then the next day we're all greedy, gimme, right? It's like, oh, come on, guys, let's not do that, right? So I'm going to give you the deals early so that you can get your shopping done and get your quilts in and all the things early. We will have a special course opening up that weekend of Black Friday from probably Thursday through Giving Tuesday. That kind of seems to be the hot spots. So we will have a class opening up during that time if you would like to join us for that. So keep that in mind. But our long arming special for the duration of the month is 25% off the long arming charges. Now that doesn't include everything. So if you want us to supply backing and batting and squaring your quilt and all those things, those are at normal price. But the long arming services itself are 25% off. That's a huge deal. So I would love to help you get your quilts done, and we should be able to get them done in time for Christmas even. We've been able to whip our quilts out at least with a week to 3 week turnaround time. So if you get your quilt into us this month, we'll be able to get it done before Christmas. So Yay! So if you want more information about that, just leave me a comment, or you can email us. You can contact us on our website. Just go to journeybackquilts.com. That's the easiest way. And there's a contact us button up there, and you can send us an email that way, and we'll get you a quote and get you all the information about how to get your quilt to us. So, and then, yeah, that class will open up during that week. So keep an eye on that one. Also, okay, so we just have so much fun things going on here. It's so much fun. So this subscription box is, we only have a limited supply. So I want you to get your box as quickly as possible so that they don't run out. We've already sold several, and I'm so excited for you. But we have some special bonuses for those who are subscribing to this box. And they haven't come out yet. The bonuses haven't come out yet. So once I announce those, you'll have to get in quickly. Otherwise, the bonuses are going to disappear. Now, if you've already purchased, and if you purchase today, you'll get all those bonuses now as well. So everyone who's pre-purchased will get those bonuses as well. So just keep that in mind. They're going to be awesome. So, okay, let's look at this next box. I'm so excited for this one. All right. Yay. Okay. I don't know if you can see this really well. Let's get it up close to there. Okay. Look at that. Look at how cute the patchwork is and the pumpkins. Now, guess who wrote this pattern? Tell me in the comments who you think is the designer of this pattern. I bet you can't guess. Hi, Mary. Thanks for watching on YouTube. That's awesome. Yeah, isn't it cute, Sandra? I'm so excited. Okay, well, I'll just tell you if you don't know. There's like a little bit of a lag with the video, so I'm giving you just a second to try to guess who wrote this pattern. Any guesses? It's one of our favorites here. So cute. All right. It's Lori Holtz. Nope, I didn't design it. I would love to have designed this one, Mary. I do have a free pattern that I did design, though, in the comment section or in the description box. So if you would like that free pattern, go subscribe to our email list. And that way you don't miss out on the bonuses that are coming with this kit as well. So make sure you go do that. But this was written by Lori Holtz, which is one of our favorite designers. She wrote Farm Girl Vintage and Vintage Christmas and Farm Girl Vintage 2 and a whole bunch of other fun patterns. Check out her YouTube videos as well. So much fun. And her fabric lines, I mean, she is an amazing designer. She doesn't do just patterns. She designs fabric and cross stitch patterns. And she has a yarn line and an embroidery floss line and tons of notions. So much fun stuff. So I wanted to dive in and look at all these fun fabrics. Let's see if I can zoom you in a little closer so you can see them. So this box is the one that you will get in, let me double check. It's for October, but I believe you get it the end of July. Yes, the end of July. For some reason, I thought it said on there, but this box is for October so that you can display it in October, but you'll get the kit a couple months ahead of time so you have time to create the pattern and be able to get it done in time. So these finish up at 36 by 36 inches. So it's a really quick, easy quilt to make. It's very small, so you can get it done quickly. And you're going to learn a new technique every single month. So look at these fun fabrics. Oh my goodness. Look at those reds. Oh, I love this one. So cute. I think this is from her stitch line, which we have a couple bundles of that. And we've got some oranges, of course. We need those oranges for our pumpkins. And this green, I love the little like texture hashtag is what they call that in the fabric there. Oh, so cute. And then some browns. Oh, there's some more greens in here. Let's pull those out. So pretty. And the little flowers. So cute. And then we've got these kind of taupe brown colors. I love those flowers. Some more of those little stitch. And then a blue, some more oranges, a little bit bigger selection of oranges, and a white with that cross, and some more oranges. Oh, look at the cute vintage TVs. That's adorable. Can you see that? So fun. Oh, and Macy's saying hi behind me. Don't know if you can hear her, but look at those fun fabrics. So those are all the fabrics you're going to get in this kit. So the kits come in a keepsake box, they call it. So it's a cute little box all designed and looking like the pattern probably. I haven't even seen those boxes yet. We're going to get our first shipment of everything in January. So we'll be able to turn around and send them right to you as soon as we get them. But they're still preparing them and getting them all ready. So now's a great time to buy into this before they sell out. And yeah, so much fun. Such cute fabrics. And then the fun pattern. All right, so let me get to showing you how to fix that problem I had last week with when I cut my strips out. I had a little bit of a bump in my cut. So I've got my iron here. And let's do it with, well, I should probably read the instructions and see what cuts we need out of which one. Oh, it's going to be so cute. So they're just essentially 9 patches. So this is going to be a very quick, easy quilt to put together. And then the fun pumpkins. Oh, so cute. And she writes her patterns so nicely. They're very easy to follow. Here's the cutting instructions. All right. And she even has them all color coded, so you can see exactly which color is what. So I'm just trying to find the right one here. All right, let's do this one, the Autumn Bee cross stitch fabric. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a press. And I might use my best press, which is a starch. I've just found that that helps the fabric cut nicer and gives it just a little bit more of a stiff feeling, but not too stiff. Plus, this stuff smells so good. All right. Let's move this out of the way. Let me change the camera view again so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have this all pressed. Now I'm going to put the selvage edges together. Now remember, the selvage edge is the one that has the holes punched in it, or it has the white strip here. So we're going to match those up together, okay? Now, a lot of time when you get fabric off the bolt, it's not cut according to the grain of the fabric. And so if you just match this up exactly where they had cut it off of the bolt, you will see that there's a little bit of a wrinkle at the bottom. So a lot of times it looks like, let's get it really dramatically bad, because a lot of times it looks this bad, where you've got this big, huge wrinkle at the bottom. And this is not a very good example. It's not doing what I want it to do. It's too nice. It's too perfect already, which is the great thing about Riley Blake's fabric. It's so nice, and they do such a great job cutting these kits up that it's not so bad. But I still made a mistake last week, so I want to make sure I don't make that mistake this time. All right, quit rambling. So I'm matching up the selvage edges, and I'm looking at the bottom where the fold is to see if there is like a wrinkle that's going to go through it, and you'll see that it's wrinkled or that it's just not laying perfectly straight. So I move the selvage edge over, just put my finger in between the two pieces and move it over until it's hanging nicely. Okay, then I'm going to lay it back on the table. Let me switch the view again. Okay, so I just laid it on the table, and I'm going to bring the selvage up to that fold and then do that one more time. I'm going to hold it up, make sure that all those layers are hanging straight. Once they're straight, I'll lay it down, and you can see they're not stacked on top of each other very nice, right? So we're just going to take our ruler. We're going to line up one of our straight lines at the bottom with the fold. And I double check that the top is looking pretty perpendicular or parallel with the bottom here. And then we're going to clean up that one side. Okay, so we're just cutting a little tiny bit, but we want to make sure we get all 4 layers so that we have a clean edge. And then I'm just going to leave that nice and stacked. Because I'm right-handed, I like to cut with my fabric going this way. So I turned it so that my clean edge is on the left. And then I can start my cutting. So for this one, we're going to need a 4.5-inch strip and a 2.5-inch strip. Okay, so I'm lining up that clean edge with my 4.5-inch mark, and I'm going to make a cut. Okay, so there's my 4.5-inch strip, and then I need a 2.5-inch strip. So I'm going to make that cut. Now, here's the moment of truth. So here's our little extra bit of fabric. When we unfold this, our strip should be laying straight. It shouldn't have weird wrinkles in it, or it shouldn't be going straight and then coming up and over. It should be laying really straight. And this one is. So yay! Now I won't have to go around that bubble. So last week, if you caught that video, my strip looked like it had a little hump to it. And I had to kind of cut that little piece out and work my way through that. Now, that's fine. But to be efficient, I like to cut all of my pieces as cleanly as possible so that I can just keep cutting through those pieces and not have to worry about that little chunk that needs cut out. So let's double check this one looks good. And see, it's perfectly straight. So now when we subcut these down into what the pieces are that we're going to need, we can just take our strip, cut the selvage off, and then you'll have a straight line to start with, and then you'll do your cuts from there. So this is a 4.5-inch strip. So just say she wants a 4.5 by 8.5-inch block or something like that. I didn't look at the instructions, so don't quote me on that because that's probably incorrect. But just for example, so we would cut off the selvage. And I always say try to cut away from your body, but for this one little thing, I always just cut that way. Then I would line up whatever the dimension is, say it's 8.5, with that clean mark and make my cut. Now I do have it folded in half. So say there's 2 8.5-inch strips. I could cut them at the same time and save some time in my cutting so that I don't have to cut one at a time over and over and over again. Try to double them as much as you can. And even if there was, say there was, I don't know, 2 of these 4.5-inch strips, you could stack those on top of each other and do all your cuts if there's 4 at a time or 8 at a time. That's a way you can cut down on your cutting time. No pun intended there either. Or it just gets done faster. So yeah. So that's my tips. All righty. I can't wait to dive into this quilt. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. All right, let's see if we have any more comments here. Yep, Sandra says, of course, I should have figured that out. I love her. Love her too. She's so awesome. Yes, Mary Strong says, love those fabrics. Lori Holt is the best. And love Best Press. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. I haven't been a huge starch person, but we recently got this into the shop and I need to get it on our website, but we do have some of this in our shop now. And so I thought, well, let me try it and see what the rave is about. And oh my goodness, I love it. I love it so much. It's so nice. It keeps the fabric just crisp and it doesn't seem to wrinkle as easily. So I was putting some borders on a quilt and I didn't get right back to it right away. And so it was kind of just, thrown in a pile, and went back to finish it. And the borders were still just fine. They weren't all wrinkly and stuff. So it was awesome. Alrighty. So there is a link in the description box for this subscription box. Oh my goodness. There's so many words the same today. So in the description box, there's a link to the subscription box. So go check that out. You can learn more and you can sign up today. So the boxes start arriving in January. You'll get the first box by the end of January. And the way it works is that you'll get charged for your card 12 times. So once every month until that 12th payment, and then it'll cancel automatically and you'll still get your box in December. So even though you're prepaying now, it's just like pre-ordering a book. You pay for it beforehand and you get the product when it releases. So, or you can pay all up front for the full year if you prefer that. It would make an amazing Christmas present for yourself or for your friend who loves quilting. Of course, you can cancel anytime, but I wouldn't because the boxes are so cute. This is the one you're going to get in July-ish, I believe. I think it's July or August. I'll have to double check that for October. And then you'll get the November one after that. And I think we're going to look at that one next week. So make sure you stay tuned. We go live every Thursday about 1 o'clock. Next Thursday might be a little bit later, though, because I have an appointment in the morning. So I'll let you know, though. And then we'll take Thanksgiving off. But I'm going to show you all the fun things. So thanks so much for joining me today. And I hope that this helped you with your cutting. Make sure that when you do your cutting, you cut your largest piece first, and then you can cut down your strips from there. That way you don't waste any fabric. And have a happy quilting day. See you later.